Hello. We're working again. I just needed to restart the game because the game is stupid. Um, yeah. In the meantime, enjoy these nice glamour shots of Daytona while we wait for a few people to get back into the stream, and we'll get going again. I'm actually going to go through tires real quick, so ignore me. While I check tires. Medium. Soft. Medium. 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 Soft. Medium. 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 Mostly mediums. Okay, mediums. 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 Softs. So we have 3 drivers on soft tires. That will be with our reverse grid, our P2 Schumacher, Chaos Druid, Airtown Jenna, and that'll be it. On softs, everybody else is on medium tires. Softs are a bit of a risk, especially with a certain GTR that kills its tires so quickly sometimes. Again, I don't know if it's a car thing or what, but right. So yeah, top 10 has been reversed from the sprint results. So our winner, D-Dubs, is in P10 now. 11 through 16 remain the same. We have some, all, hopefully, good so far. I think we have all of our liveries, which is incredible. I don't know what Airtown's livery looks like, but that's not the default GTR, so I'm going to assume that's a custom one. And a much nicer Lamborghini livery there. I was honestly not a fan of the original livery. I think I know what did that. That's a cool sticker. Danger Mouse. I don't know if Danger Mouse is here, but when I hear Danger Mouse, I think of a certain rapper. A couple rappers. Technically, I guess. I don't know if that's a reference to Danger Doom and whatever his name is. Anyway, nobody knows what I'm talking about. Hey, Quackhouse. How you doing? Thank you for joining, everybody. And I think we're back to... Oh. My YouTube doesn't want to work. Cartoon. Yeah, I think it's, Oh, that actually might explain the reference in the rap. It's my head's in racing mode, not music. Danger Mouse is an artist who does a lot of work with the way that probably got his stuff, the name off of the cartoon is my guess. Did a lot of work with MF Doom. It's probably what is most known for. MF Doom is a rapper from. He's originally from Wilmslow, I think. Funny enough. If you've never heard of Danger Mouse the Artist, though, definitely worth a look. The Mouse and the Mask is probably one of my favorite albums alongside Cheat Codes. Cheat Codes is fucking great. That's some real top quality rap there. Speaking of rap, there was also a nice music video dropped last night. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. I don't know if anybody really cares, but I do. You're welcome. We're gonna get going here with the race and the more important things. I'm gonna reply to my girlfriend real quick because she's asking me a question. Okay. I'm going to refocus here. I think Boyan knows what I'm talking about. There we go. Somebody knows. Somebody knows something there. So we will get started here with our feature race, and again, reverse grid. We will go through the liveries in a second, when we have time, and we'll get rolling. Three, two, one. No, I missed it. And we're off. Feature race for round 3, tier 4. A little bit of a issue with replay earlier, and we should be going pretty smoothly here into turn 1. Hopefully, kind of, sort of, not really. Chaos Druid and Rico really going at it there. And Rico getting caught up with the cars behind. Don't think anybody got killed into lap 1. Is this a custom? It is. Schumacher getting ahead of Boyan there, so that is a position for Schumacher. He is on the soft tires, so he will have a good pace advantage for the first bit here. But he really needs to make the most of the softs on this stint. And that means he needs to finish this stint with like a 10+ second gap. Good luck. We'll see what happens. Nice Pikachu livery here. So we watch the cars behind, battling it out. It's like Chaos Druid. Not quite close enough to Crocovelli. Crocovelli getting a tiny little tap there and looked on. Chaos is trying to take the chicane the best he can. Don't think anybody's been killed yet, which is great. Definitely keep an eye on this. Chaos Druid definitely able to make a move here at the end of lap 1. Should really try to get that draft off Loved On. A little bit late there. Ooh. I think Loved On broke a little bit too much and caught Chaos off. But good thing for Loved On. Did not lose any spots there. Caused a little bit of chaos behind. Rico on a little bit of grass. Schumacher flying in front as he needs to be at this point in the race. Oh no, Boyan. Oh mate. Oh, I did nearly the identical thing. In sprint, just understeered off completely. So that is Boyan dropping probably to the back. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I did the same thing in tier 4 sprint, so I feel that big time. It's just one of those corners. If you make that little mess up, you touch the grass, you are donezo. And a half-second there for Danger Mouse. Half-second penalty. Yeah, no, that's certainly understandable. I had to back out as well, and I think I wasn't quite last because there were a few who were struggling a little bit more behind. Like, there was another incident, but yeah, I just had to wait on the rejoin. You can't just pop out. So there's no ghosting anymore in the season. Ruffles and Munkin getting all sorts of bumps in, and Ruffles will come off with a spot there. Chaos Druid on softs too. So our two cars who started in the top 10 on softs are now in the top 2. So clearly softs do have a big advantage here, but see how long they can keep them alive for, because that will be the big difference for when they have to switch to mediums, or if for some reason they're doing a triple soft stint, because the double soft strategy is banned for the season. Well, let's call it a good thing, Clockhouse. I missed your crash, but you made it. That's okay. That is just okay. And also, I know you look at this. Nice Lord Hands NASCAR livery. I forgot to give it a look last time. A Lambo. See, that is much... Oh, that's so much nicer looking. The original livery was not good. I'm sorry. I think I know who made it. And it makes a lot of sense. That's all I'll say though. Car in front side of T1. That's okay. There's no reason to go back for it. It happens. It happens. Lived on in P3. Rockabilly. I like this too, honestly. I think there's been a few changes to the livery since we started. Since week 1. Which I appreciate. Thank you. Oh, I see a flash. Oh, he's flashing. Airtown Jenna in P10, hazard lights on, which is a bit of a callback. Lambo 1000% needed a rebrand, and just a good livery. I'm not a really big Lambo guy, but the original livery was just schizo. Way too much going on there. I think it's good looking livery now. Did you make it, Lord Hands? Rico testing Quackhouse here on the chicane, and coming into lap 4. You did make it. That was lovely. Well, thank you for making that. Certainly much nicer to look at. Flag on the window is a good shot too. See you, Quackhouse. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Schumacher looking pretty good up there. Tires are showing a little bit more wear than Chaos Druid, and that's funny because Chaos had to work his way through the field a little bit more. Maybe that's a Lexus thing. Left on MP4, coming after Crockavelli. They're both on medium tires, roughly the same wear at this point. Monk and catching some good air off of Love Dawn. This trio is definitely flying at high speed down the straight here. Munkin doing it inside quite early. Crocavelli kind of not doing too well on the entry there. Kind of knocks Lobdon back a little bit. Handle it quite well. Crocavelli does get a great exit out of the chicane, which is arguably the most important thing. HK making a move here on Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse with a half-second penalty, so that'll drop him out of shooting range of HK for the moment. As he tries to mitigate that with a little bit of a draft. Not quite enough ahead for HK for that to help Danger Mouse enough. Quackhouse here with Ruffles. Well done hanging on there by Ruffles. And good job getting to the outside real quick like that. Ooh. Quackhouse late braking into turn 3. It's actually turn 3. Yeah, the hazard lights are a little triggering. Turn them off. Turn them off unless you need them. Don't need to put them on all the ways. You forget sometimes. I forget a lot. If you're on like hood cam or something, you'll never see it on your car, so unless you're paying attention to the indicators on the bottom of the screen. Flash, flash, flash. The other McLaren livery here. Jenna getting bit out of sorts in the chicane. That'll put Ruffles and Quackhouse and Rico up another position. Lord Hands will take that off as well, as Ayrton Jenna tries to recover through a little mistake there. Lobdon dropping actually a position. Ooh, to Munkin. Oh god, that's terrifying to watch. They don't show the ghosting on replays for whatever reason, so like they were flying into each other. Always a bit risky to go through a ghost like that, but sometimes well worth it. Sometimes the only option you have. And that's Lobdon back up into P4. And D-Dub's fighting here to take that position off Lobdon. Lobdon goes a bit wide on exit, and that'll leave D-Dub's had a great line through their turn 3. A little bumpy. So the grid is starting to kind of back up yet again. So our top 3 are out on their own at the moment. And Crocavelli peeling off on the medium tires. Oh, there we go. There's the tire wear. So Chaos Druid not looking great now. Schumacher a little bit less. His tires. That's looking to be a long medium stint. If that is the way they go, of course. Back here is a bit of commotion coming out of the chicane. Between Ruffles, Danger Mouse, and Quackhouse. Danger Mouse and Ruffles side by side. We also have side by side up here. HK and Munkin. Oh, nope. What on earth has happened? Oh, it's too much now. Too much. Lobdon looks like he's braked a bit much. Kind of throws the other ones out. Oh, we gotta watch this again. It's a better shot. Maybe, it may not be. Publix. God. And Wawa, I think it's Blue Wawa. I'm having trouble finding a good angle for this one. So Munkin actually, I think, broke late. Just a little bit. Maybe left on broke a little bit early. Oh, yeah, maybe just a bit. Oh, that's painful. Boyan into the pits. Lap 7. Where'd you go at? 7. Off the medium tires a bit early on this stint. Interesting move. Not sure why. Schumacher losing a little bit of time here as he's starting to lose time on these worn softs. A little bit shaky. Past few laps. Crackavelli looking in really good position, I think, for the long term of this race. Tires are well sorted. Feels well sorted. Continue. A lot of red on these sectors because of that turn 1 incident. Rico threading the needle there, and we'll get past Clockhouse through the chicane for P8. Of course, have to watch this. Oh boy. That is a Wawa. All is usually red. Black. Eyes are I'm getting distracted by liveries. Ruffles through. Boyan says I couldn't keep up on mediums. I'll have to do more training for them next time. Fair enough. Fair enough. So a medium double soft stint? Oh, no way. No way I come off that. Everybody loves a Wawa. And for... Oh. No. Like every time I point out the fucking Wawa. Publix is I mean, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. Nothing beats a 24-hour Harris Teeter, though. Yeah, commentators' curses, unfortunately too real, even when commentators commentating 4 days after the race. It happens. I've been cursed by Pyro so many times. That's who I will blame for my subpar racing. Well, I'm trying to come back there. Schumacher's still out in P1, and they're gonna try to stretch this. His grip is not looking great. Yeah, going a bit slow through those corners too. Kind of see it on the timing board as well. Back up into the 48s. So through the bus stop, that's why I was scared in the future. If they break at the 2 sign, I get up to the 1. Yeah, I'm in the middle, but usually my braking point's the line between the line on the track between the 1 and 2 boards. Somewhere around there. Depending on the car, depending on the wind. Wind is against you guys on this race. Which is also very important to point out. The wind in this track is probably one of the most influential of any of the tracks. Slowing down cars massively on this straight and at the end of the chicane here. And Chaos Druid's really taking it easy. Little push. dropping 1.1 before the lap even ends. They're gonna have to pit soon. Schumacher probably should pit this lap, but he's gonna try to make it work. Ooh. Chaos Road also going on. Nope, Chaos Road coming in on lap 10. Off of the softs. And that is gonna make things a bit interesting here. Because Chaos had more tires left than Schumacher did. What goes in front? Yeah, probably missed something there, but was it the previous bus stop? I'll go back to that. I think it was a few, might have been last lap or so. I'm not gonna. Yeah, the tailwind is gonna bring you a much different result than the headwind. It's a big difference in braking points. Well, the stewards saw it if it was a punt. I haven't looked at the stewards' reports, but well, Don Garrett getting it on Ruffles. Check what's going on here in the back. Chaos Drew coming out of pits. A little funny gearing there. D-Wade had a bit of an incident as well. I might have missed him. Sorry about that. And Boyan trying to catch up from the early pit stop. Well, what are you going at? Just cat, by the way, not just making noises over the comms. Cat has arisen. Going here into lap 11, or the end of lap 11. Schumacher with a good lead. I'm not sure if it's going to be good enough to make the tire strategy risk stick. He's got to be coming in. You got to be coming in. You got to be coming in. Oh my God. Whoa, buddy. It's risky. I like it though. 149.1's not a great look. I think he's just waiting for everybody else to pit. So if he can pit on like the undercut laps from the medium tire strategies, then Danger Mouse in off mediums. It's lap 11. Danger Mouse. HK as well, sorry, missed that. 10. And Rico. 10. Alright, so now. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. I think it was just too big of a risk going into the lap there. They pit now, he won't be too bad off. But everybody else is going to be on softs, and he's going to be on mediums. He's got good pace, don't get me wrong. Really dragging out that last gear. Yeah, I'm braking about where Schumacher broke there. Essentially about it. The braking of the two, you're braking a little bit too early. Yeah, the tire, that back right tire is gone completely and a bit overheated now, of course. As Lord Hands points out in the comments, please, for the love of God, pit. Okay. Schumacher, our race leader, going into pits off of a somewhat risky soft strategy. 12. Oop. Okay, Ruffles, Love Dawn, and Lord Hands all in as well. Oh, so many cars. Ruffles, Love Dawn. 12. Lord It's Ayrton Jenna. 12. Jenna off the softs here as well. Honestly, good stint there. Very good change from the last couple races where Ayrton Jenna was burning through softs in like 4 laps or something. I still don't know what happened there. D Wade as well in 12. So D-Dubs at the end of this meet, he's going to be pitting. Cracker Valley will probably pit. Monken will pit. Quackhouse can go another lap if he chooses. Judging off of what I see there. Chaos Druid comes back out in 5th place. And I think he'll be in front when everybody else pits. Or they're wrong. We'll find out the hard way. A lot of new tires here. D-Wade's coming out of pits now. And Boyan, who pitted a bit early off the mediums to get onto the soft tires, is now on P10, but I think he's going to have to pit again. D-Dub's coming into pit off the lead. Monken as well. And Quackhouse going for another lap, as I had thought. So, lap 13, D-Dubs. Monken, Cracker Valley. 12. Quackhouse is the last one in. Was not pitted yet. So the Chaos Druid coming out. That Chaos Druid should come in first, I think, when Quackhouse pits. Schumacher not too far behind him. Remember, both of these are on medium tires now, so they'll have a little bit of a disadvantage on pace. Actually, probably a bit of a disadvantage considering how much quicker the softs were on that first stint, the first couple laps especially. We'll have to see how this all pans out when Quackhouse comes in at the end of this lap. I think Quackhouse is going to come out probably in that second group there. So it will be up to the pack of D-Dubs, Cracker Valley, Monken, and eventually I think Quackhouse to take advantage of those soft tires for the last half of this race. And Ruffles looking pretty good there with a purple second sector. Quackhouse into pit, lap 14. That is all of the field into pit. I missed the picture on the wall, but ooh, Quackhouse will come out in the second group at least. Refueling. And Quackhouse will come out right behind D-Dubs and just in front of Monken. I think that's pretty good for Quackhouse there. See the gap between the top two and the rest have closed a little bit here. To keep a close eye on the times on the timing board on the right there. See how pace is. So Ruffles also with the fastest lap of the race. We'll see if he can keep that pace up. I think he's on purple still on this lap. A little bit of a skiddy there. Still on purple. I don't know if he's going to purple on the end of the sector, but it's a very short sector. see it. Yeah, it dropped a little bit there. Depends on the chicane then. Chaos Druid looking pretty good here. As well as Schumacher. Still a bit to go. Eight more laps at the end of this. Ooh, that's another car there. Clockhouse coming on the outside of turn 1. And he can do a little switchback here. Oh no, D-Dubs closed the door pretty well. That was good braking there by D-Dubs. Airtown having a little bit of trouble here. He's turned on their flashers. And Boyan coming in after that. So he'll be on a triple stint. The softs were not going to last that long. I think the undercut is a good idea there. However, lap 50. Too bad. D-Dubs, though, has something to say about this tire strategy, and so he's on a good, solid blue lap so far. Clockhouse not too far behind, so that is definitely Schumacher looking a little bit in trouble. Chaos Druid still has a good lead up there, but yeah, unintentional, medium, soft, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I think it was a good idea to pit when you did, though. I know it's tough to pull out a two-stop. Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's tough to pull out a two-stopper like that, but yeah, when nobody else is, especially. But you live and learn. Learn from the next race, get a little better, learn for the race after that. That's all it is. It's tier 5. It's a learning experience. It's the most important thing. D-Dub's putting pressure on the Schumacher. Gotta keep an eye here on Ruffles. He's been silently moving up very slowly. Poyan says, America got moved to full-time after this performance. Well, fortunately, I think for most reserve drivers, it's not about how you perform, it's about, well, no, it is not the results, but how you perform. As long as you're not causing trouble on track and doing crazy things and saying crazy things, and then you'll probably be a full-time driver. It's just about the availability and spaces and stuff, but Ruffles looking good through the chicane. Catching up to Cracavelli here, and this is going to be a tough one for Cracavelli to defend on. Getting a half draft there, and a little bump. A little bump there from Ruffles, trying to... I think he's going to make this move. So he's also trying to catch up with Monken, who's in P5. Cracavelli goes on the outside. Ruffles late break on the inside and nails it. Absolutely nails it. Wonderful job. Almost a little snap coming out of turn there, but a good move nonetheless. Oh, Ruffles a little bit on the outside. Cracavelli's gonna be a little cautious coming out of it, but Ruffles does have a longer, wider line now. Chaos Druid, definitely a little bit less of a gap now. D-Dub's faster on the last lap, so I think just a bit of a misstep there by Chaos Druid. And Schumacher trying to make something work here. .48.7s. Surprised. Munkin on really good pace. He's a second faster than the two in front of him at least. Well, actually, all of the ones in front of him has very good pace for Munkin. And Schumacher, what the fuck? Oh, wait. What happened? Did I miss that? Oh, I missed something. I'm sorry. D-Dub's past him. On the chicane earlier. I'm so sorry to miss that. Yeah, just we're gonna catch up here. Schumacher was on the soft medium strategy there, and D-Dub's getting past. Finally breaking what's been a long race with the two in front, Chaos Druid and Schumacher. Schumacher drops back to P3, and now he's definitely within threat of Quackhouse. Certainly make a move here into turn one. Bit of overspeed. He goes on the outside. Dropped a half second on the previous lap, and still gains a spot. Oh, and Quackhouse nails it going through there. Ruffles on a charge at the moment. Ruffles started in P12 for this race. He's back up to P6. See how many more moves he can make today. You're gonna need to be a little more cognizant of what is going on this track. D-Dubs goes a bit wide there. That'll put him a little bit of HK drifting into turn one. He's been drifting all race. I don't know what you're talking about. Every time I go to HK, he's drifting. I think it's just the Lambo, though. Just your generic mid-engine, rear-tired, rear wheel-powered car. Whatever it is. We'll come back to that. And this is where we were before I realized that I missed a few things. Schumacher, the second half, that is going to really hurt. Really hurt his race. And now I think a podium is a bit out of shot for him. Munkin, who's been on a ripper the last few laps, really taking advantage of those soft tires. Schumacher getting a little shaky there. And Crackavelli will take the spot off, so that'll be 3 spots for Schumacher. Lost on that last lap. That's going to hurt a little bit, but that was the risk he was taking with starting on soft tires. In the lead of this race for so long. And we still have Chaos Druid out in front. He's also on that same tire strategy. And Chaos Druid actually made his way up through the field, starting in P6. Yeah, P6. Nope. Hold on. I think I saw I saw this tire smoke come up. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's drifting directly to the apex. Oh, that's that hurts. Alright, I saw the tire smoke. I had to go back and see. No! And I come back right to Chaos Druid, who is drifting. Oh, mate. Oh, no. I don't know who that was. That was like Crackavelli, maybe. Who got tapped by Chaos Druid, was sitting in the middle of the track. And that is a disaster for him. Both cars who were out front on a soft medium strategy have now completely dropped everything through a few mistakes, and that is Munkin making a nice move into the bus stop. How is your rejoin? It's phenomenal. Yeah, that was not great. Yeah, Chaos in a P7. Looked on, unfortunately, in a bit of trouble at certain points in the race. Inorganic coming on the outside, Airtown Jenna. Oh, Inorganic really threading the needles here. Well done. Don't think he deserves a pen on that. And he won't. Oh my. Are you kidding me? Silliness, this game sometimes. On the track limits. That is such a dumb second half, I think. I don't think he really had anywhere else to go. But that'll drop Inorganic down to be with his teammate AHK. We will come back up. Rico, unfortunately, having trouble in turn 1. That was a brilliant move by Inorganic, and that's just sucks. That was really good driving through the chicane, and just to be dragged right back down by stupid game penalty lines. These track limits in this game are horrible, and I will maintain that. That is Ruffles up into P3 for a while. Well, that was off the Chaos strip shot. Okay. So now we have Krakows and D-Dubs battling away at it, and only 3.5 more laps remaining. Valley bump drafting Munkin. See if he can hold steady through the chicane. That's Munkin going a bit wide as well, but I think, oh my goodness, it's a half-second penalty. That'll probably put Munkin right about even with Krakovelli. On this one. Maybe a little bit behind. Munkin's going to come out a little bit behind Krakovelli. But needs to be a little careful with ghosting. Ruffles into P3. That is monumental from him. Oh, and that's a Schumacher who's trying to get a little redemption here. Oh, that's a bit bumpy. I think he had a bit of understeer. But should have slowed down a little more to let Munkin have a little more space. Trying to compensate, gets a little too much grass. Not only Schumacher P4. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So, beginning of lap 21, D-Dubs and Krakows. Very close. Battling out for the all-important future win. And Schumacher with a real rivalry, says Lord Hans. Kinda, yeah. I think they've both gotten better at kind of the same rate. I don't have anything to back that up, but just on the feeling. But they do, they're buddies in real life. That's very nice. They both have gotten quite good. It's really cool to see how the drivers improve through the seasons. This is my 3rd or 4th season doing Tier 5/Tier 6 comms. Forever doing the bottom tier of ALR, but fuck the bottom tier. It's better than that. Shouldn't be the bottom tier. Shouldn't say that. Um, no, it's cool. You see some good racing, and you see good development, which it's very interesting battles nonetheless. And one we have right here, going into the second to last lap of this future race at Daytona. It's Clockhouse going on the outside, taking a good line there. Dito's will drop a spot as the Duck Knight continues on. Ruffles not too far behind now. He's been on a really, really, really good pace. See if he can hold those tires out long enough to maybe snatch another spot there. D-Dubs' tire situation's a bit better. And Quackhouse, not too bad either. Quackhouse tires actually look pretty great. But that McLaren is blessed with tires. Caracavale and Schumacher again. Really the same spot as last time. Schumacher, half-second penalty there, and that will drop him just behind Monken after the chicane. These two are trying to make up. Monken's trying to figure out where the hell he's going, and I'm not sure he knows where. If he just holds on, he will get this position. It's not worth trying anything too risky or risking your own penalty, which I think he's okay there. Yeah, they'll draw probably about even. We still have a Clockhouse who is off into P1. Jesus Christ. Sorry, something else. C4 is having fun with the back tires. Dubs make boo-boo in 3, 2, 1. Why would you say such a thing? Watch and see. Don't spoil the... Oh, a little shaky there. I'm looking for mistakes. That's not what you want. Oh, I see a bit of tire smoke there. We'll pop back. No. That's a pen as well. Definitely a pen. See where Ruffles can get. D-Dubs will get a pen off that for sure. Wow. Huh? I'm sorry, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? 5.5 seconds? Is that a joke? Okay, I did the same thing in practice. Maybe I lifted a little bit more, but I got like half a second off that. I was still angry about it because I lost so much time. 5.5 seconds? What is this, Le Mans? Eh? That's a joke. This game is a joke with penalties. 100%. I will never back down off that one. This is a joke. It doesn't take anything into account outside of how much throttle you put on off track, even if you're losing seconds. 5.5 second penalty for that is absolutely a joke. I'm so sorry, D-Dubs. Yeah, Ruffles, you had one more lap, but you were on clock. Well, actually, you wouldn't have been because your tires and your fuel were gone. But well done, though. Holding on that well with tires that are that much more off. Oh yeah. It was a turn 1. Not too far up. I think I saw a yellow car. I think I was left on. Oh, ouch. Yeah. That'll hurt. I love Don's no rear right tire. Definitely note that. Yeah, he just hits a drift. I think Danger Mouse broke a little bit too much in front of him, and the tire just didn't have enough grip to hold on. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I didn't want to look at it again, but here we are. Yeah, that's a big no-no, Lovedon. Big no-no. Big no-no. That should have been reported as well. You can't just jump on a track like that. You gotta go back. So, yeah, what should have happened? You look at who's coming, and you see, oh, there's a person. What you can do, do this right, is keep on the shoulder to the right of the track, and just kind of build up speed, wait for Lord Hands, because your tires are burnt. So if you try anything too big, you're gonna fly. So just slowly build up your speed back, and you can make a move on Lord Hands eventually, maybe. But that was silly. Luckily, there was no real consequences for that. But just to note, and again, like always, this is a learning tier. You're here to learn. That is stupid, and this game sucks for that reason. This one. Alright. I'll go back. Yeah, that was silly. I don't know if that hit Stewards, but that should have gone to Stewards for a bad rejoin. Not the best day, I think, for Lodon. He was pretty good on pace, not gonna lie, at some points, but yeah, turn one was definitely hurting a bit, and the little weave at the end of the sprint, I think on Cracker, yeah, that was not advisable either. That is also not advisable. You need to, hey, swerving in front, you cannot do that. You get one move. You get one move. Not two, not three, not four, you get one in front. And you gotta hold your line after that. Yeah, that's a big no-no. We'll go back to our finishers here in a second. Just watch this. Yeah, that was just kind of silly. Silly moves. Not quite what we want to see, but again, this is learning. I'm not getting after anybody in particular, but everybody should see that. No, that's a no-go. Buckhouse in with a feature win. Ruffles with a huge performance for him, coming from P12 on the grid to P2. D-Dubs in P3, Krakovelli P4, Schumacher P5, Monk in P6, Chaos Druid P7, maybe? Ooh, that's not kind either. Are you serious, lads? Alright, fuck's sake. What is this? You are bumping him off track. Come on! That is bad driving. You're swerving. I get being frustrated, don't get me wrong. I've been there a million times. Every race. But that is dumb. And that is not racing. The swerving stuff needs to stop. And I really do hope that these things found its way into Stewards, because this is not good. I'm really not enjoying seeing this. We'll go through this. So, lads. That is a swerve. That's a move, right? You went from middle of the track to the inside, which is fine. You come back out to the outside, which is curved track, fine. But then you're bumping him off track. Pretty intentionally. And then you take the spot anyway. I've been pretty happy with the racing of this tier so far, except for one obvious exclusion to that, or in round one, but we need to clean these things up, lads. This is not good. Lord Hands P9, Lovedon P10, Airtown Jenna P11, Inorganic P12, Rico P13, Boyan P14, HK P15, D-Way P16. Lads. That's frustrating. Righto. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go over standings real quick. Pre-stewards, obviously. Did any of this make it to stewards? Stop, please. That was not a fun end. That's honestly probably the most disappointed I've been in a while. Just stupid things. You guys, there's only one report up on the stewards. You guys gotta hold each other a bit responsible for these things. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go to post pre-stewards standings. Righto. Pre-stewards is in the lead with an absent Slavman this week. First overall goes to Quackhouse in the McLaren 650S. P3 and P1 today, feature win. 98 points, 2 points back on him. In P2 is D-Dubs, with also a great performance today. Well, almost. P3. P1 into P3. I can't read, I'm sorry. Munkin in P3 now with a P2 and P6 today. 84 points for him. Drops him 12 back on D-Dubs. Slobman's P4 with 166 points. Chaos Druid in P5. Supercracker P6. Lovedon P7. Tropical P8. Tropical is also Ruffles in the Z4 there. Lord Draken in P9. What's P8? Whatever. I think that's Danger Mouse. Yeah. Schumacher P11. Inorganic P13. Airtown Jenna P14. Boyan P15. D.A. Wade in P16. Rico at this first performance day. First round today was in P17. And a couple other non-racing today. And then HK Point in P20 for the moment is first round as well. Back here in Tier 5. Yeah. Let's learn from this, please. But yeah, this was some good racing, some good racing here, and just unfortunately the bad stuff kind of overshadows that a little bit sometimes. But hopefully we live and learn. But it is what it is. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. We'll have comms probably this time next week. We'll be at for round 4. Dragon Trail Gardens, which will be 10 laps, sprint, 26 in the future. Everything else is the same, as always. But yeah, thanks for joining, and see you next week. Good luck on Monday. Peace.